The crew works in a world of silence and pressure, where sunlight never reaches. The crew is used to monotony, but tonight a sharp alarm shatters the routine. The familiar hum of machinery is replaced by tension. Captain Elias Thorne looks up, alert. "What is it, Anya?" His voice cuts through the sudden chaos. Anya Sharma, lead sonar tech, stares at her screen. "Something big, metal, not on any charts. It's a perfect box." Her words hang in the air, disbelief clear in her tone. Elias joins her, eyes narrowing at the sonar image. A massive geometric object, utterly out of place. The shape is too precise, too deliberate. "Not a shipwreck, not natural," he mutters, voice low. "The ocean is full of mysteries, but this is something new." The cable laying stops. Every screen shows the anomaly. The mission's purpose has shifted in an instant. The crew gathers, whispering. Even the seasoned are unsettled. The air is thick with speculation and fear. "Could it be a secret sub?" asks Ben Carter, chief engineer. His question is met with uneasy silence. Elias shakes his head. "No sub looks like that. No engines, no signs of life. Just sitting there." The mystery only grows. The mystery deepens. The routine mission is over. Now they face the unknown. The crew feels the weight of something monumental. Every instinct tells them this is no ordinary discovery. "We need to see it up close," Elias decides. His words spark a flurry of preparation. The bridge is silent, tension thick in the air. Every eye is fixed on the screens. The unknown waits in the darkness below. The abyss seems to hold its breath. The crew prepares for a descent, curiosity and dread mingling. Each movement is deliberate, every gesture careful. The object's presence is undeniable, a perfect, impossible cube. Its surface gleams with an unnatural light. "This changes everything," Anya whispers. Her words echo what everyone feels. The abyss, once empty, now holds a secret. The ocean's silence is broken by the promise of revelation. The crew steels themselves for what comes next. They know they are on the edge of history. The lights of Neptune's chariot flicker over the anomaly. The descent begins, and with it, the first step into the unknown. The only way to solve the mystery is to see it firsthand. Elias, Anya and Ben board the Triton, the ship's deep-sea submersible. The vessel detaches, sinking into darkness. Inside, the crew is tense, surrounded by glowing screens. The pressure mounts as they descend. "Approaching target," Anya reports. Elias switches on the external lights. A vast black wall emerges, smooth, seamless and impossibly large. The metal absorbs their beams, making the structure seem even more alien. "What is this made of?" Ben whispers. "Nothing I've ever seen," Elias replies, awe and fear in his voice. The Triton is a speck beside the monolith. The unknown looms before them. The Triton circles the cube, scanning for clues. Each side is a perfect 200 meters. No seams, no markings, just flawless black metal. "No windows, no doors," Anya notes. "It's like it was meant to be hidden." Suddenly, faint energy readings appear on Anya's display. "There's something active inside," she says, unsettled. Ben shakes his head. "This shouldn't exist, not at this scale, not with this material." Elias feels humbled and uneasy. Humanity is outmatched here. Then a discovery, faint geometric lines carved into one wall. Not writing, but a pattern, complex, repeating, deliberate. "Scan it," Elias orders. "Send it to the ship's computer." The crew senses a warning in the design. The pattern is a message, or a lock. Hope flickers. Maybe the computer can decode it. The abyss holds its breath. The crew waits for answers. The cube's silence is deafening. The ship's computer analyzes the pattern. The result, a universal warning. Containment. Biohazard. Do not open. The bridge goes cold. The cube is a prison. Elias, Anya and Ben hear the news in the Triton. A chill runs through them. "A prison here," Elias whispers. "The abyss itself is part of the cell." "There's something inside," Ben says, voice tight. The faint energy signal now feels sinister, a life support or a prisoner's heartbeat. The crew stares at the black wall, realizing it's a cage. "If it's a prison, there must be a way in," Elias says. "Let's look for an entrance." They follow the wall, searching for a door. Curiosity wars with fear. They know they're trespassing on something ancient and dangerous, but they can't turn back. The urge to know is too strong. The Triton glides along the prison's edge. The search for a door begins. The darkness feels alive. The Triton scans the wall, searching for a break in the surface. Anya spots a density change, a perfect square, nearly invisible. "Looks like a door," she says. They move closer, lights revealing a faint outline. Next to it, a panel with symbols, a number 3 and a letter, Gamma. "Cell block Gamma," Elias reads. The realization hits. These are cells. The scale is staggering. How many more are there? The crew passes more doors, each marked and sealed. The prison is vast, orderly and silent. Each cell is a potential nightmare, locked away. The abyss is no longer empty. The crew feels the weight of forgotten prisoners. The search continues, tension mounting. Cell after cell is sealed until they reach cell 9. This door is ajar, a dark gap breaking the wall's perfection. The opening is clean, undamaged, recently used. No marine growth, Ben notes. It's fresh. Fear grips the crew. The prisoner is gone and escaped recently. The Triton is now beside an open cage. "What was in there?" Anya whispers. No one answers. The darkness inside the cell is absolute. The thought of a living biohazard now free in the abyss is terrifying. The mission shifts. Now it's about survival. Every sound in the submersible is amplified by fear. The crew is alone, miles from help, next to an open cell. The unknown is no longer contained. The abyss feels hostile. The crew steels themselves for what might come out of the dark. The open door is a silent threat. News of the open cell spreads panic on Neptune's chariot. In the Triton, the crew debates, was the door opened by the prisoner or did the system fail? The locks were disengaged from inside, Ben says. It freed itself. Anya suggests another theory. Maybe the power's failing. The cell just opened. Either way, something is loose. Worse, other cells could fail too. Where did it go? Elias wonders, scanning sonar. Nothing appears, no heat, no movement. A creature that size should be detectable. The crew is trapped between duty and fear. They can't leave without answers. The danger isn't just to them, it could threaten the world above. They must find out what escaped. Their fear is real, but their responsibility is greater. The search for the escaped prisoner begins. Driven by duty and a sense of foreboding, Elias decides, we're going inside. The crew exchanges uneasy glances, knowing this step could change everything. The Triton slips through the open cell door, its lights cutting through the murky water as they cross the threshold into the unknown. Inside, the cell is a perfect, empty black cube, its geometry unnatural, almost oppressive, as if designed to contain something extraordinary. But the walls and floor are covered in deep scratches, patterns, symbols, a desperate message etched by something with purpose and intelligence. It's not random, Anya says, her voice trembling with awe. It's a story, or a warning. Someone wanted us to understand. She records the symbols, sending them to the ship for analysis, hoping the data will reveal the truth behind the prisoner's fate. The crew feels the prisoner's intelligence and its suffering. The air inside the sub grows heavier with each passing moment. In the centre, Ben spots something, a small, brittle piece of shell, glinting faintly in the sub's lights. Elias uses the robotic arm to retrieve it, moving with careful precision, aware that even the smallest detail could be vital. The fragment is black, shiny, organic. Its surface is smooth, but hints at something once living, now lost. As it comes into view, the crew realizes it looks almost human. The implications are chilling. The cell's occupant was not a mindless beast. It was something sentient, something that tried to communicate. The message is clear. The prisoner was intelligent, and it left a story behind. The crew is shaken, haunted by what they've found. The abyss has given up a clue, but not an answer. The mystery only grows deeper, and the silence presses in. The silence is heavy with dread, as if the ocean itself is holding its breath, waiting. The Triton backs out, the mystery deepening with every metre they retreat from the cell. The crew braces for what comes next, knowing the answers they seek may be more terrifying than the questions. The ship's computer deciphers the cell's scratches, a history, not of a monster, but of a being of pure consciousness. The story etched into the metal is ancient, older than any civilization on Earth, and it reveals a secret that has been hidden beneath the waves for millennia. Its kind evolved beyond bodies, existing as pure thought, but one among them became a predator, feeding on the minds of others, devouring intellect and identity. To protect the universe from this threat, its people built a prison on primitive Earth, far from any advanced civilization, hoping the darkness of the deep would keep it hidden. The black metal blocks all mental energy, forming a perfect cage for a creature that exists only in thought. The prisoner waited in silence, unable to escape alone, its consciousness drifting endlessly in the dark. It needed a mind to possess, a body to use as a vessel, a way to break free from its eternal confinement. The scratches are more than a message. They are a psychic beacon, a trap for any intelligent mind that dares to come close, luring explorers with curiosity. The energy signal wasn't power, Anya whispers, her voice trembling. It was the prisoner, calling to us, reaching out for anyone who would listen. Elias realizes the open door was never an accident. It was an invitation, a carefully set snare. The exoskeleton fragment is the last clue, a crustacean, manipulated or possessed, used to open the door from within. But a crustacean can't pilot a sub, can't escape to the surface, can't carry the prisoner far. Elias looks at his crew. Ben, staring blankly as if lost. Anya, eyes wide with terror, both gripped by an invisible presence. Then, at his own hands on the controls, feeling a strange numbness creeping up his arms. A cold alien thought enters his mind, whispering in a language he doesn't understand, yet somehow knows. The prisoner never left the cell. It waited for them, for a mind strong enough to carry it beyond these walls. Now it has a new host. The boundaries between self and other begin to blur. The unlocked prison is not behind them, it is within. The true cell is the mind itself. The abyss is no longer empty. Something ancient and hungry stirs in the darkness. The true danger has just begun, and the crew's fate now hangs in the balance as the prisoner within awakens.